Hello, my beautiful lovelies, and welcome back to Happy Hillary's Nails. I'm Hillary. Today I thought we'd do something fun and a little different. I'm going to paint my nails while I answer some fall get to know me questions. That way you can hang out with me, paint your nails, we'll see some polish, and we'll chat about all things autumn. So I'm going to be using Nailed It, and this is Lava at First Sight. I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous and I couldn't wait to wear it. So we're gonna put that on today. And then I'm using my Out the Door top coat. This is my tried and true. And then the Orly Bonder base coat. So I'm gonna move these out of the way and we're gonna get started. How is everyone doing? Are we excited for October? Okay, so we're in frame. I just want to make sure I'm in frame while I'm painting. And first up, favorite fall nail polish color. So first up, what's my favorite nail polish color? Honestly, it's really hard to choose. I am a seasonal wearer. I like, wearing certain colors during certain seasons, but I'm finding that I'm trying to get out of that, out of my comfort zone. But I do say in the fall, I love the more muted, dusty colors, like a dusty dark green, a mustardy yellow, like Over the Moon from OPI, bright oranges for pumpkins in the fall. So those are kind of like my go-to nail polishes for fall, are yellows, oranges, greens, just some darker colors, black, a little bit of black, but not a lot, but I do want to wear black around Halloween. So we've got that. So that is our base coat. And question number 1. So make sure to play along with me in the comments. What is your favorite fall polish or fall polish color? And while I'm here and I'm at it, I might as well ask you to like and subscribe if you haven't already, because we have a lot of fun around here. I post a lot of fun videos, at least I think I do. And I'd love for you to be a part of our little family at Happy Hillary's Nails. So make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and play along in the comments. Let me know your favorite fall polish color. So question number 2. Okay, controversial question. Pumpkin spice or apple cider? I've always been team apple cider, but recently I have discovered that I do really like pumpkin spice. I didn't try it for a very long time because I didn't get the hype and I thought it was way overhyped. It just seemed kind of silly to me. And then I want to say a couple years ago, I tried it out for myself for the first time and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. But if I have to choose, I'm not going to have pumpkin spice around the house. I'm going to have apple cider. I love apple cider cold from the apple orchard, and I love it hot. You buy those little packets of apple cider that's powdered, and you can heat it up in the microwave and make apple cider. So that is my favorite. And I love a little bit of caramel drizzle with it, of course, caramel apple. So that is my favorite is apple cider. What's your favorite? Pumpkin spice or apple cider? So then the third question was go-to cozy fall activity. What's your go-to cozy fall activity? So when it gets chilly, I love painting nails and I love making fall nail art. I also love a good blanket and book time. It just makes everything feel extra cozy. And then, of course, I love playing The Sims. The Sims 4 specifically is my favorite. I've played all of The Sims, what are they called? Expansions on, Sims 1 through Sims 4. And I love fall and Halloween in The Sims. It's really cute. So I would say that definitely, just kind of anything that has to do with staying cozy and warm inside, being wrapped up in a blanket or a hoodie or a sweatshirt. So those would be my favorite fall go-to activities. And then, of course, going to apple orchards, getting pumpkins, getting donuts, getting cider, all that fun stuff too. So what's your favorite fall go-to activity? Let me know in the comments. And then next is your favorite fall candle scent. And I said I love that apple cinnamon smell. That kind of like, when you go, I don't know if you have a Kroger in your area, but we have Kroger. Maybe it's Meijer for you, or I don't know. But for us, we have Kroger, and they have a floral department right when you walk in the door, and they put out these cinnamon branch or cinnamon brooms every year, and they just smell so incredible, and it just makes me feel like fall has finally arrived. I forgot about my thumb, so I gotta do a base coat on my thumb. I always forget about my thumb. I never do my thumb. I'm always posing for pictures, and you never see the thumb in the picture. So, okay. So that's done. So we'll wait for that to dry while I answer another question. So the next question is Halloween nails or Thanksgiving nails. And I always do both, but I definitely heavily favor Halloween nails. Every year I go all out with nail art for Halloween. This year I'm doing 13 sets of nails, lucky 13. There's just so much fun to create, bats and spiders and Dracula and haunted houses and all that fun stuff. And I have so many plates, and the possibilities are just endless. So I love that. And I do love making Thanksgiving Day nails, but I only really make maybe a couple. There's not so much you can do with Thanksgiving, I feel like. You make 2 or 3 sets for Thanksgiving, and that's kind of all you need. So, all right. The next question. Favorite fall memory or tradition? And I said, absolutely hands down is going to the Plymouth apple orchard. Oh, I'll paint my thumbnail while we're talking about this. Going to the Plymouth apple orchard with my family, with my kids and my husband when my kids were little. I've been going there since I was a teenager. It is the best place in Plymouth to go in the fall, besides, fall festival in downtown Plymouth, which is a big festival. But I'm just going to clean this up a little bit because I flooded my cuticle just a tiny bit. But definitely going to the apple orchard with my kids, and they have animals, and then getting to go on the hay ride or the tractor ride, getting apples, pumpkins, all that fun stuff. So next up, sweater weather or flannel weather. I am neither. I love a big baggy sweatshirt. So I like to buy the men's Hanes big baggy, like 3XL sweatshirts in like gray. My husband bought me one that was maroon last year for Christmas. It's beautiful. But I love a big baggy gray sweatshirt or hoodie. In the winter, in the fall, I just feel like those are the most comfortable. Or like a cardigan. I have some cardigans that I like to throw on. So, but I feel like nothing beats a big baggy cozy sweatshirt fresh out of the dryer. Nice and warm and toasty on a cold morning. It's heaven. So, next up is your must-watch fall movie or TV show. And for that, I chose the very, very obvious, or maybe not, but I think it's pretty obvious, Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is a huge family favorite. My daughter watches Gilmore Girls. Not so much my husband and my son, of course, but and then Halloween movies start playing on October 1st around here and don't stop until the Christmas music starts, to be totally honest. So, let's see, what's next? Do you decorate your nails to match the season? 1,000%. That's probably why. Oh, that's probably obvious by now. But there's something just really fun about matching your nails to the season and having wearable art on your nails. I just think it's so fun. You go out and you see people and they see your nails and they're just like, oh, what's that? You know? So, and then the last question while I'm doing my top coat is one trend for fall that I'm loving this year. And I'm going to say in terms of nails, this would have to be matte. I am completely obsessed right now with matte nail polish. I think it's so beautiful. I've been putting matte top coat on a lot of my nail art that I've been doing just because, you know, it's something different, something fun, something unique that we don't do all the time. And I just have been finding that I'm really loving the way that it looks. So, yeah, so I'm doing a lot of matte nail art this year, and that's what I am having a lot of fun with as a trend. So that was a little fall Q&A while I did my nails. I'm going to do my other hand off camera because it's a little harder. I'm going to see if I can, there we go, zoom in there so you can really see this polish. See the flakies in there. And then we'll zoom back out. And once again, that was Nailed It. And this was Lava at First Sight. I believe I got this, yeah, it's a PPU Landmarks. So this was from Polish Pickup, and this was in their Landmarks collection or theme, that's the word I'm looking for. So I'd love to hear a little bit of your answers to the questions in the comments. So don't forget to let me know what your answers are, especially the pumpkin spice versus apple cider. Drop your favorites in the comments. And like I mentioned earlier, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos what days do I post videos nowadays? Mondays and Thursdays. It changes every once in a while because I'm trying to fit everybody's schedule. So Mondays and Thursdays, I post new videos, and then you can always find all my nail art on Instagram at Happy Hillary's Nails over there. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.